Hey guys, welcome back. You're here with Gabriel from Renegade Blasters, and today we're going to be looking at the MKM2 but the V1. I've already done a video on this, but I've had a lot of people ask what's the FPS, what's the power, what's it like with an 11 volt, and so I thought I'd do another quick review this time around. You could consider this part 2, and we'll just be looking at the performance mainly. But if you're first time here, then I'll do a quick one and just kind of cover the basics as well. So it's a nice unit. It's got rubberized kind of coated finish, some cool features, cool looking buttstock with some nice little tread pattern design there. All in all, it's a good performer. It has some really nice elements like an alloy barrel as standard. Now the Gen 2 or the V2 does come with nylon gears, so that's the biggest improvement on the V2. But I've heard that they're not too reliable. They've had some issues, so just something to keep in mind, I guess. Magazine looks like a lot of the M4 ones, but I don't think it's compatible, so just keep that in mind. That locks in nicely there. So it does come with a 7.4 volt high capacity battery, lithium ion, your USB charger, 10,000 rounds of clear gel balls, and we've got some more stuff underneath. What do we got here? Iron sights, the crab type. You got your scope, which doesn't really do anything. You can't even see through it, but considering this was an earlier model, it's not surprising. It does have a laser built in, so there's a switch there, if you can see that, and the little tab, you pull that out and you got your laser light on the top. So it's not just for looks, it does have some practical uses. And it comes with some rails, some extra rails if you want to attach it to the handguard. Just for aesthetics, I will add, which way is it? I will add the, it's not going to work without, I'm going to have to, I think use the Allen key. No, there we go, it's on. It does add to the visuals a bit. What is nice about this is you got these terminals here, so you don't have wires dangling out like some of the other blasters. You just have two terminals and just slide that in and you're good to go. If you find that you connect it and it's not working, sometimes it's just this is a little bit off. You go down and it kind of gets stuck. Just make sure that it's all the way down. Besides that, just a nice unit. Handle's got a rubberized finish to it as well. It's not too flimsy or cheap, considering that this is a little bit old now. It's not too bad. It's still with not quite a year old. Still has a very aggressive look, very mean, very cool looking. Alloy barrel, red gearbox, red inserts and aspects and so forth. It does look really, really cool. I'm thinking that should pop out. Oh no, it's got a little, so there you go. You can see inside your gearbox as well. See the plunger, and when you're actually firing, when you're shooting, you can see that sliding around and moving. So I'll put the battery in now. We'll start with the battery that it comes with, and then I'll even run it with a 11 volt LiPo just to give you an idea of the increased rate of fire. Now these kind of blasters take an 11 volt all day long. You won't have any issues. There are some upgrade parts available for this. Not a great deal, not like the M4A1 or anything like that, or the Gen 8s. However, battery is always just the easiest and simplest thing to do to the rifles. The motor will take it, the gears will take it, and they'll shoot quite well. Increase your rate of fire by up to 50%. So there it is, complete. extendable stock. It's really nice. Now just to load up some gel balls and see how it goes. You know, last time I didn't actually have a target set up or a distance calculator or anything like that, so that will be another thing we'll be doing this time. It doesn't have a primer either. You know, the earlier models didn't have primers, so we'll just be shooting until, you know, we'll just be firing until it starts to shoot. It does have a switch, safe mode, which doesn't do anything, semi, which does work, which is quite nice because quite often switch does nothing, and burst, which is you're safe. So I guess it's the other way around. Or if you look at it as, you know, as that being your indicator, but it's not. You got the little arrow there. So safe doesn't do anything. Semi actually works, and burst is your safe. So we are here at our range, or at our 15 meter mark. Got the measuring wheel there, and we do have our target over there. We are at 15.5 meters, exactly where I stand, and we'll see how it actually performs. I'm shooting quite a few blanks there. Maybe the mag wasn't in properly. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure this acts like a bit of a hop up, just because it's got it's because the way it's angled in the end there, and I can see the balls getting deflected right towards the end. So we'll try flip it upside down. Try again. Well, they're definitely lifting up. It's kind of scattering them all over the place. So just for intents purposes, I'll fire it without the muzzle, without the hop up, and we'll see how it goes. Should get a bit more accurate, straight shots. Look, they're getting there, not a problem. It's probably about a 1 meter spread. You know, they just scatter around 1 meter towards the end there. So not, you know, not really accurate. Makes the distance, shoots pretty well. I mean, getting the target 70% of the time. So it's not too bad, but it does scatter a few of them. So, you know, definitely wear glasses when you're using this one, when you're shooting each other, because you might not even aim for it, but you might get someone in the head, get a headshot without the intention of it. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, considering, you know, it is a little bit older than some of the new ones. Still, you know, performs pretty well. We'll see now with our chrono what kind of reading we get, because a lot of people have been asking, and I didn't have this back then, so we'll see what kind of FPS we get out of this puppy. Oh. There you go. Yeah, you got to really click the mag into this. It doesn't slide in. I mean, it slides in, but you got to just knock it into place at the very end. So 184. That's it's not bad. 115. Well, that's shocking. 178. 216. It's more like it. And we're out of ammo. Yeah, so far around the 200 mark, we definitely should be getting, you know, at least 220 plus. You know, the old gen, you know, Terminator V1s and 2s were getting 220, and they were old. They were ahead of their time a little bit, but they were old. You know, the higher end blasters today do 250, 260, so we should be getting at least 200 plus out of this. There we go. Oh, how about that fluke? I don't know how I came up with that one. 182. Oh. 208. 206. I don't know if it's hitting the side because I haven't got the thing on, so I'm trying to hold it straight. 207. 220. It's probably about the best we're seeing on this. 211. 191. 208. Oh, and I think the battery just died. Or something, rather. Well, there you go, guys. It is, I'd say, 200, 210. It did reach 220 once. But, yeah, it's not too bad. 200 plus, 210 feet per second. And just an overall pretty cool looking unit. Especially with the with that in place. You could definitely add a lot more to it. You could add your rails, your handguards. You could add accessories to it, get it looking a bit more beefy. But all in all, still a nice unit. It's still popular today. Probably the V2 is a bit more popular because that comes with standard nylon gears. But since we're here, and since I didn't do this last time, we'll quickly run an 11 volt through it, because I know this will take it, and it'll make it a whole different machine, as it usually does. Still got some ammo in there. I'll take this off we'll try actually with it, see how it goes. Nope. Oh, there we go. Wasn't on properly. Oh, that's a different machine altogether. It does handle it. It's got quite a bit of a kick from the motor. You really feel it with the 11 volt. The Joe Ball still make it. It's the same spread, same accuracy, but every third, every fifth one kind of splats, so you kind of lose out on that. But it will take an 11 volt, and if you just want to go hard and have some fun, it will take an 11 volt without a problem. I don't smell anything burning, so no, you're all right. And there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Might be something for you to consider if you want to get something a bit more classic. It's still very cool. The MKM2. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe and share. Leave your comments below. Follow us on Facebook at Renegade Blasters Facebook page. And stick around. We'll be back in the future with more Joe Blaster reviews. I'm Gabriel from Renegade Blasters. Catch you next time.